We are Team Pulaski developing Project PAT, our physical activity tracker. The team consists of Michael, me, and Cameron. Business case project. Our project's document is to make a physical tracking activity platform as well as fix struggles that some current problems have. Business needs and opportunity. Our goal is to promote and create a program that will motivate users to be physically active, but also create a user-friendly interactive social environment. Full functionality of our platform. Enter current status of users, enter goals and achievements, enter their workouts and activities, and be able to view and try other users' workout. Options that we may add in being considered social interactions and activities being able to share to a third party platform. Cost of functionality, data has to be maintained slash entered, buildings and slash buying a database of activities to start off with. Building the tool from the ground up will take some time. Benefits, benefit is the user can view the goal status and progress, increase group experiences, the implementation of key features and deliveries are doable in the given time. Cost benefits of the options, basically more time for us to code and program. We may not able to choose the right or best features. The benefits is that it will expand our platform and keep the users engaged. Project Charter. Our goal is to solve a modern problem and develop a physical tracking platform that promotes a long-lasting, healthier lifestyle and habits. Our objective is to encourage people to be more physically active and better user interface, allow users to record their data as well as view the progress and view other user status, and hopefully add a social aspect via a built-in feature or a third-party platform. Budget is basically zero, but it will require many man hours to code and program. Sponsor is them. The managers are basically all of us group members. The primary users of our platform are the residents of Regina and could be expanded into provincial or nationwide level. The project milestone are basically the due dates for activities and the deliverables. The project risks are inexperience with web programming, tight deadlines and schedules, lack of outreach to targeted users. We can't get their direct feedback. The roles and responsibilities, again, the group members are Cameron, Michael, and I. Our roles and responsibilities are basically the same.
Our project will have three sets of stakeholders. The first set is the team members within our group, Cameron, Justin, and myself, and we will be the project developers. The set of team members will have a high level of interest, power, and support as we are creating the program itself. The second set is Tim McKeag, as he will be a project observer, and he will provide feedback to improve our product. His level of power and interest will be medium, as his advice and feedback will have years of experience within this field behind it. Tim's level of support will be supportive because of the valuable critiques of our products that will be provided in the Scrum meetings. The third set is the team members of the Picard group that will be critiquing ours. Their roles as the project observers will allow vital feedback on the current state of our project. Their levels of power, interest, and support will be low as they will be providing feedback on the current status of our project, and that's it. The project scope first begins with the first deliverable of viewing and logging the personal exercise activities of each user. Each user will be able to view exercises completed in the past, add an exercise routine to be completed today, or view today's already completed exercises, and add a routine on a built-in calendar to be completed on a future date. The second deliverable is a view current personal progress, so viewing and updating any personal stats and goals. This can include stats such as farthest run or longest exercise routine, or goals like lowering weight or increasing speed. The third deliverable would be viewing other activities submitted to the website. So users should be able to view exercises that were submitted to the website and be able to add exercises to the calendar to be completed at a later date. One of the project exclusions that was already stated was socialization within the tool. There will be no plan to add and socialize with friends within the platform for the first MVP. This includes adding a friend, seeing a friend's goals and records, and directly viewing friends' exercise logs.
Speaking of the MVPs, our first minimum viable product that we have selected to make contains the most basic experience we wish to provide to our users. It allows them to log into our tool so that each and every log is kept personal and stored in the database rather than on the local device. The next experience is our calendar functionality, where you can select any day in the past, present, or future and log or plan physical activities. This will allow for tracking of previous activities, as well as providing a clear idea for those who wish to plan ahead for what's coming next. The final major experience in this MVP is the ability to view progress and set goals. This information will be stored on the database and will allow users to not only set goals, but see the progress they have made in their journey to achieve their goals. We have selected this mainly because it is the basis of our idea and we feel is the best way to reach our goal at the most basic level. The second iteration adds the social aspect. At a bare minimum to a third party platform, ideally having user profiles to share and post on our platform itself. And this is secondary mainly because we feel it adds to our solution to the problem. It does not necessarily provide the most basic of solutions that we wanted. Moving on to our Kanban board, we have 4 sections: to do, in progress, urgent tasks, and done. Our to do is pretty self explanatory, same with in progress and done. Urgent tasks is for things that we need to complete right away before we can get back to in progress and to do. And things can be moved around quite freely. If we think it's done, but then later we figure out it's not, it'll be moved back to in progress and such. It's a very fluid board, and all of the things in to do that are not documentation or deliverable related are derived from our user story map, which can be found on the GitHub. So, some reflections. Our envisioned MVPs were useful to get a better idea of the end-to-end experience. Setting objectives, talking about risks and costs were all also very useful. The business case was a little bit of a rehash, but it was useful to think and develop these rehashed items. Defining the scope was useful to limit what our project will accomplish, and spelling all of this information out at the start was nice. However, we felt that some of the documents were saying the same things. We also felt that the stakeholder document was just there for document's sake, as there's no financial stakeholders, just academic type stakeholders in this project. Us, Dr. McKeag, and our reviewers. I learned personally that documentation is important, but quite a drag to get done.
I learned that defining a scope can assist in imagining your current MVP, and having exclusions will provide goals for future MVP.
I learned that documentation is time consuming, but I do understand that it is very important to document and be organized. For the third question, we will use the organizational items and laying the project out before the work starts to have a greater chance of success in the future projects. We will be more than likely to remove some redundancy of the projects that are just for the sake of doing them.
For the last question of what would we like to have more help with would be more information on how to effectively build this Kanban board, more what not to do in order to augment and help the what to do. Thank you for watching. That was the second vlog. We'll see you for the next one.